Now, I received this question from my undergraduate student. Now, he said, "What is aluminium oxide?" I believe that she experienced something on this. That is why she asked the question, "What is what? Aluminium oxide, Al2O3." Now, first thing first, let us talk about that aluminium oxide itself, Al2O3. Now, aluminium oxide is a compound that is formed when aluminium and oxygen, when they combine. Now, aluminium is the 13th element in the periodic table. That means that aluminium has 13 electrons. Is that not what it is? Now, if it has 13 electrons, it means that aluminium can be configured using the shell notation by what? 2, 8, and what? And 3. Now, that means it is having the valency of plus 3. Of 3, rather. The oxidation number is plus 3, sorry. Now, for oxygen, oxygen here has 8 electrons. To configure it, it is going to be 2 and 6. It is needing 2 more to complete what? Octet valence shell configuration. That means it will be needing 2 more. So we have 2 here. That is why it is always minus 2. Now, since we already know their valency, if they are combining, they will exchange valency. So the 2 of oxygen will come to aluminium, and the 2 of aluminium will come to oxygen. And that is how we form Al2O3. Now, this is an oxide. Why do we call it an oxide? The compound is an oxide, and the reason why it is an oxide is that what? It is a compound of what? Of oxygen. So compounds of oxygen are called oxide. But what kind of oxide? Because we have 3 different kinds of oxide, basically. We have the acidic oxide, we have the basic oxide, and we have the amphoteric oxide. But what kind of oxide is aluminium oxide? The aluminium oxide is what we call amphoteric oxide. Yes, it's what we call amphoteric oxide. Amphoteric oxide. Now, an amphoteric oxide is an oxide that have what we call the amphi character. That's dual character. They can behave both as an acid or a base. It depends on where they find themselves. Now, I'll give you an example. If this aluminium oxide find itself reacting with a strong acid, such as this reaction here, CO, Al2O3, reacting with what? With HCl. Now, we already know what will happen. It will behave like a base. And what will happen? This is going to split into ion. We have H plus and Cl minus. This is going to split into ion, which is what? That is Al3 plus and what? And O2 minus. And what will happen is that what? This is going to react, this positive here is going to react with the negative here, and the negative here is going to react with the positive here. That is how we are going to form what we call what? AlCl3. Don't forget that these two, they will exchange their valency also, because this one here is Al3 plus and what? And Cl minus. And the other one also, then this is going to form Al CO. These 3 will come here, Cl3 plus, then H and O will give us what? H2O. Give us H2O. Now let us rewrite that. Let us rewrite that so it will be clear to everybody. Now, for us to write it out, it will be Al2O3 reacting with strong acid, hydrochloric acid, to give us AlCl3. This is a salt, and then water. That is what we call neutralization reaction, because in this case, aluminium oxide and amphoteric oxide are seeing a strong acid, therefore it will behave as a what? As a base. And don't forget that a base is a what? Is a proton acceptor. Yes, so it will act as a proton acceptor here. Exactly. So it will form this salt and what? And water. However, this is not balanced. Let me use what? 1 stone to kill like what? 5 birds. So we are going to understand how the reaction works. Now, what is going to happen there? What is going to happen there is that what? If you want to balance this reaction, what do? Let's use the mathematical method. We call this A, we call this B, we call this C, and we call this D. Now, what is going to happen there? This is the first one, the aluminium. Aluminium is the first element in this place. Let's write it out. Now, for the aluminium, what is the coefficient of aluminium? Coefficient of aluminium are those things that are close to it. We have 2 and A. The 2 times A is 2A for aluminium. We don't have any aluminium here, right? This arrow means equals to. This is not equals to. I'm just telling us that we are solving for aluminium. Aluminium is here. What's the coefficient? C. There's no aluminium here. We leave it like that. So let's go on to the next one. For the oxygen, the coefficient of oxygen here is 3 and A. That's 3A. 3 times A is 3A. There's no oxygen here. We come here, equals to. There's no oxygen here. We have oxygen here. That's what? 1 and D. 1 times D is D. Let's go on to the next one, which is this one. Hydrogen. Now, for the hydrogen, we have the coefficient to be B on this side. We don't have any hydrogen here, and we have 2D here, equals to 2D. And for the last part, which is chlorine, coefficient of chlorine here is B. If there is number here, that means that we will add the number, we multiply it by the number. So equals to what? 3 and C. 3C. Now the next thing to do to balance this what? This beautiful reaction. The next thing to do is to bring what? Is to come about this one. So if from here 2A equals to C, therefore we can see that our C is what? Is 1. Yes. 2A equals to C. Therefore, we can say that C equals to what? Equals to 1. Now, if C is not equal to 1, our 2A will be equals to 1. Abi? So we now have A equals to 1 over 2. Now, we are now going to put this A as 1 over 2 in this place to get our D. So we have 3 into 1 over 2 from this equation equals to what? D. We now have 3 times 1, 3 over what? 2 equals to what? D. Now, these are our D. Abi? Let's put the D here. So B will be equals to what? 2 times what? D, which is 3 over 2. So that's what? B equals to 3. Because this one, we cancel this one. You can be divided. So we have gotten D, we have gotten B, we have gotten A. We have gotten A here, right? Aha. So what are we now going to do? Let us put all the coefficients there. Now we have what? A to be what? To be 1. Okay, A is 1 over 2. Yes. We have B to be what? To be 3. We have C, where's C? To be 1. So there is no need here. And D to be, what do I get here? 3 over 2. However, we cannot have fraction as the number of mole. Cannot have fraction as the number of mole. So what do? We need to multiply through by the LCM of the fractions. And what are the LCM? The LCM are 2. The LCM are 2. So the LCM of the denominator of the fractions. So if we multiply 2 by 2 here, see 2 times 1 over 2. Let me write it down here. 2 times, for this first one, 2 times 1 over 2. 2 cancel 2, it remains 1, Abi. So there is nothing here because 1 times anything is still that number. 2 times this, we are going to get 6, Abi. Very good. Then this one, 2 times this, we are going to get 2. For this one, creating space for 2 times 3 over 2. For the last one, times 3 over 2. This is 3 here. So we have 3 here. Now let's check, maybe it is balanced. We have Al2. This is 2Al. So aluminum is balanced. We have O3. This is 3O. Oxygen is balanced. We have 6H. 3 times 2, 6. Hydrogen is balanced. And we have 6 times Cl. 6Cl. 2 times 3, 6. Everything is balanced. Now, this is another method of balancing what? Of balancing an equation. Yes, a chemical equation. And this is what we call the mathematical method of balancing what? Equation. Now, if you don't understand this video, let me know what you don't understand in this video. Yes, in the comment section. And then you have to look at the video over and over and over and over again until you understand it, because it can be replayed. Yes. So please, you are now, after understanding it, you are now going to try this in the comment section and give me the answer. If there is any question that you need to know, just let me know. So you are going to try this. Try this on your own. What do you try? The reaction between aluminium oxide, you know, we say it's an amphoteric oxide, can behave both as a base, yeah, as an acid also, between a strong base also, yes, where it will be donating what? Be donating, you know, it is accepting proton here, it will be donating proton in this case. It will act as an acid here. So give me the complete equation for this reaction also. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please remember to share this video, because there are some people that they need this knowledge and they will not get it until you share it. So please remember to share this video, like it, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.